Alexander Payne, the award-winning filmmaker, has recently wrapped up filming his latest movie, The Holdovers, in Boston. Now that he's editing the film, he prefers to divide his time between Los Angeles and his hometown of Omaha, Nebraska. He's a two-time recipient of an Academy Award for Best Adapted Screenplay, first for Sideways in 2005, and then for The Descendants in 2012. Today, Payne has had a tremendous influence on film in America, but as a child, he imagined himself in a much different role in movies. He says, "Really, the first job I wanted when I grew up was to be a projectionist, because I loved watching movies and threading up projectors." Payne says, "It was in Omaha where I fell in love with current films as well as old films. I would read the TV guide and scour the listings to find old films. Also, our local art museum from the time I was in second grade to maybe 6th or 7th grade showed old movies on 16mm projectors every Sunday. That might just be where his inspiration to be a projectionist was ignited. I never missed one," says Payne. "I graduated from high school in 1979, so as a teenager, all of my junior high and high school years were spent going to current movies. I saw the movies they now think were a golden age of 70s filmmaking." Those films changed the course of his life by giving him a new career goal. "It was those movies that made me want to make movies eventually, even though it was a distant dream," says Payne, who attended a film school at UCLA after studying Spanish and history at Stanford University. "Those are still the movies that I aspire to make. Of course, they're now considered art films, but at the time, they were simply commercial American movies." To date, his films, Citizen Ruth, Election, About Schmidt, The Descendants, Nebraska, Downsizing, and Sideways, have been nominated for 19 Oscars and 8 Golden Globes. However, Payne recognizes that being able to make movies is a privilege. He says, "As a film director, I have access to one of the greatest tools ever invented, to engender an increased sense of humanity and empathy among people, even within myself." And even to this day, Payne hopes he can do it responsibly.